I'm Holly Dietz, and these are my weird ideas. Today, I'd like to share a little piece of weirdness that I've been working on. I'm going to call it a work in progress because I know I'll think of ways for it to be better over time. I'm a huge fan of YouTube Premium. I think it's one of the most underrated services out there, and you can agree or not. I don't pay your bills. This experiment was created with YouTube Music in mind, but it can certainly work with any service you like. Now, I have a tough time making decisions about what to listen to sometimes. I have a playlist that I created for driving around with the top down that is almost a decade old. I just keep adding songs to it, and I find that more often than not, I default to it. And I hate that because I want to discover new music or rediscover music I've forgotten, but I don't want to think about it. Well, the algorithm, you say? I wish, I reply. It's good for some things, but not moments of complete desperation where I think, I've been defaulting to Duran Duran, Fatboy Slim, and Hermanos Gutierrez today. How can I get out of that rut but still have that flavor? And through zero effort on my part. Chat, of course. Honestly, I'm low key disturbed that I didn't do this sooner. I started by thinking about all of the ways I wanted chat to help me. What could it actually do that would get me a new playlist? I'll show you what I ended up with. Okay, yeah, this prompt took some work, but I'm not lazy, so no biggie. A good result is worth the failure, always. This prompt has three parts. First, I need to tell chat what I need. And this is the list of five parameters that I've decided on for myself. Then I let it know what three things I'm going to be providing. Then I give it an example of the prompt that I will give it. In real life, the example prompt had these blanks filled in. This one is so I can easily share it or use it over and over. My first real prompt after the "you are now my DJ" prompt, this whole thing was given was I've been listening to a lot of Duran Duran, Fatboy Slim, and Hermanos Gutierrez. I love big beat electronic, new wave, and dark guitar sounds. Can you recommend some songs or artists similar to them? I'm looking for music to listen to while I work. And what did chat give me? Here you go. Most of these were tracks I liked, some of them from artists I've never heard of, which was great. But it was too chill as a whole, so I said, hey, too chill. Let's have more beats a la Fatboy Slim. New list. It's great. And it included the track that has become my new favorite to the driving playlist, Gadget Funk by the Herbalizer. Or is it Herbalizer? I don't know. So I kept tweaking my instructions and letting chat know when it did well and when I wasn't happy. I let it know the songs to never include in a list like this again. I also crossed those off of the sheet, like you see here. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't like the song at all. It means this song isn't right for a list of this type. I also use the rating chip in Sheets to let myself know, wow, this is a great song. Or, holy hell, add it to the driving playlist stat. Okay, so I woke up this morning, got a new list, but it just wasn't what I wanted. I thought, can chat take three completely different tracks and create a list based on the elements in those three tracks? No parameters about no lyrics or tasks I'm currently doing. Enter the combo list. First, I made sure to tell Chat to ignore all of the lists we've previously created. Just focus on this one new list. I said, I would like one list based on the elements in these three tracks. A Good Look by Sturgill Simpson, Doing Time by Lana Del Rey, Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. I think it worked. When the playlist opened with Tame Impala's Elephant, I was like, oh wow, I hear Black Sabbath, but also elements of Sound and Fury. It wasn't until we got to Out of the Black by Royal Blood that I thought, Lana Del Rey. But seriously, I think this list was a winner. Did I like all of the tracks? No, but I could appreciate how the list was made. And Chad even tells me this list blends rock, blues, and some psychedelic elements while maintaining a modern and classic rock vibe. Okay, good. So the next test, I asked Chad if I asked for a list based on the same three tracks I just gave you, but I said not to give me any tracks by popular or mainstream artists, could you do it? And this is what it gave me. I've also heard of some of these, but y'all, that literally means nothing. I'm not exactly anyone's target market for, well, anything. If you look at this list and you call BS, let me know. Maybe these are all mainstream and popular, and I just don't know it. Just let me know. I do know that I like the tracks on this list better. Curious. Okay, so since chat is just giving me 10 or so tracks at a time, it's literally a 1 minute exercise to add all of those to a new playlist. I don't want to add third party stuff to this experiment, anything like tune my music. So if that's your thing, go for it. I suppose the next logical step for a weirdo like me is to do some kind of API nonsense. We'll see. But seeing as I can add as many playlists as I want in YouTube Premium, why not just keep adding these little playlists, fully documented, of course, and then seeing what happens? That's what an experiment is, after all. I really like this exercise. I can see really enjoying sitting down at my desk each morning and throwing three random tracks in the prompt and getting 10 or so interesting things to listen to. What do you think? Is this something you would enjoy? I'll leave the prompts in the description, obviously, so go for it and let me know what happens. I would love to see your list. And I get it. Music can be strange sometimes, private. I understand if you don't want to share, but it would definitely make me happy to know that you were able to get something out of this. Happy Friday. Now go do something fun.